once when Stolas was maybe 4 years old, he woke up with a really bad cold. And his daddy went to check on him, and he said, "My son, are you okay?" "No, Daddy, I'm not feeling well. I feel sick." And his daddy checked to make sure he was all right. And he checked his feathers, and they were really warm. And he said, "Oh, baby, you have a fever." "I do?" "Yeah, and a very high one, too." "And my tummy kind of hurts." "Oh, my poor little owl." "Don't worry, Daddy will make you feel better. I promise." "You promise?" "Yep. Now, the first thing we have to do is give you a nice bath. Come on, Stolas." "Okay." And then his daddy, Paimon, took him to the bathroom, and he filled up the little bathtub with some warm water. Not too hot, not too cold, just right. And then he put his little bird in, and then he said, "I'm gonna wash my little bird, and I'm gonna make him feel better." Daddy, I like it when you sing that song. He sneezed, and some of his feathers were falling from the sneeze, and he was a little scared. He said, "Daddy, are my wings gonna fall off?" "No, baby, you're also molting. That means when your baby feathers grow out, and new feathers are coming in. Don't worry, you're gonna be okay." Cool. I know. And that cough of yours. Don't worry, I'll make you better. And then after a long bath, his daddy took him to his room while he was still in the towel and dried him off. And then he put him in some clean PJs and tucked him into bed. And then he went downstairs to make him some soup. And then he brought it upstairs and gave it to his son. "Here you go, Stolas. Drink up." "But I don't want to drink that," said little Stolas, refusing to eat. But Paimon said, "Come on, son, you have to eat. If you don't eat, you're not gonna get well." "Okay." And then he drank the soup and laid down, and he said, "My throat hurts, Daddy." "Okay, I'll get you something for your throat." Here we go. This little tablet is gonna make you feel better." "But I don't like taking pills." "But this will melt on your tongue, okay? And it's yummy. It's bubblegum flavor." "Okay." "Alright, take this. Okay, good boy." "Thank you." "You're welcome." And throughout the night, his daddy was up all night because his son caught the owl cold, and it was really bad on him since he was pretty small. And he stayed up all night taking care of his sick little boy, and his cheeks were all red, and he was coughing and wheezing from all the coughing he was doing. His throat was really hurting, so his daddy put some Vicks on his chest to make him feel better, so he can breathe better too. And he snuggled him in his feathers and said, "Don't cry, my son. You'll feel better soon, I promise." "Okay." My little boy. Who's my little boy? Me. And then after a few days, his little boy started to feel better. And he said, Good morning, Stolas. How are you feeling? A little bit better, but not that much. Don't worry, you'll get better. And again, his daddy was taking care of him. He took off from work and took care of his son all day long by giving him soup, cuddles, and warm baths. And he read him stories, and he made sure to give him his medicine. And little Stolas felt better pretty much the next day. He was jumping everywhere and running and having fun with his daddy. And then they were playing hide and seek, and his daddy said, "Oh, where's my little owl?" "Here I am, Daddy." "How did you get all the way up there?" "I flew up here." "Daddy's feathers." "My son, my little son, I love you." The end.